Flight, and I'm the founder of Major Comeback Inc. And Major Comeback Inc. is why I started this because like during the pandemic, a whole lot of people their careers was gone, you know. And I'm a truck driver. My wife is a registered nurse, so we never stop working. So you need to make yourself pandemic and recession proof. I don't never stop working. I work all the time. The three things that I found: you need to be, in the transportation industry. You need to be in the healthcare industry, or you need to own a funeral home. Now, people are gonna need their stuff. People gonna try to live, and you definitely gonna die. But I help people, try to reinvent themselves or whatever. People that been to prison, where they want to give them another chance. Hey, try to start life over. I love helping the young people. I tell my kids, hey, just just to keep it real, why sometimes people think that, the others are more superior than us. It's because when that white man got a phone, that little kid, 5 years old, he on that tractor with him. He learned how to do that. So I taught my son, he's 14 years old, well, he's 15 now, taught him how to drive the truck. And he can't even drive a car yet legally, but he know how to drive a truck. My oldest son, he didn't even want to do it. He got his license on a 13 speed when he was 18. He wanted to be a gamer. I said, well, you don't want to go to college? That's fine. It saved me some money. But you're going to learn how to drive this truck, whether you want to or not. And guess what? He did. And guess what he's doing today? Driving a truck. He worked 3 days a week and bring home $1,000 doing, a pie job. So it's a lot of advantages, with having your CDLs and if you got any kind of business, just go for it. I show people how to set up their business, and show people how to set up nonprofits. I show people how to do estate planning. That's a whole nother subject, but you can save all your assets. And I studies them. I studies the rich people, because everything that they do, they'll never change the laws, because there ain't enough for us to know about it. But if we learn how to unite as a people, we better get somewhere. And that's pretty much. Got any questions for me?
Yeah, man. So tell the people how long have you been driving trucks?
Well, I said 2006, and this was self-taught. I went and bought a dump truck, and I taught myself how to drive it. So I got my Class B license. So it's funny how I got into 18-wheelers. So a guy that me and his son, both our sons played football together. So he was doing the same thing I was doing with the dump trucks. So some time went by. I hadn't seen him for a while, and then he said, hey, man, you need to get your 18-wheeler, man. I'm going to put you under my wing. I'm going to show you everything I know. So I had a little money laying around. So I went and bought an 18-wheeler. I bought a trailer. I said, hey, man, I got my truck and my trailer. You know what he told me? Oh, well, sure, you don't need me now. Now I'm 30,000 in on the truck and the trailer. I don't know what to do, but I'm glad that he did. Glad that he did turn his back on me like that, because I learned the hard way. Luckily, I ain't get stuck out there, and I didn't have any money to stay afloat. But I learned everything the hard way. Therefore, I don't want nobody else to go through what I went through. So I give people free advice. Hey, you want to get into it, you got to know what you're getting into. And so at that time, I had other people driving my trucks. So I eventually got my own license. So that was 2015 when I started with the 18-wheelers. 2018, that's when I got my license and started driving myself. Lucky for me, that one of the instructors quit his job and came work for me, and me and him ran teams for 2 years. So that's how we ran all up and down the East Coast, and that's how I learned how to drive. It was like getting continuous training.
Yeah, real life experience.
Yeah. So yeah, we ran teams for 2 years, and like I said, I taught my son how to drive. I think several people how to drive, but then it came about that I could really get paid for teaching how to drive, because now everybody has to take an ELDT class, which is um, entry level driver training. That's what ELDT stands for. So that means before, like when my son got his license, if you got access to a truck, if you go down there and take your test and get your learner's permit, and then you go and take the driving test, you can get your license without going to school. But now you have to go to school. There's no way around it. So, but I do private lessons. The big schools, they got 20 people in the class. Half the people don't even want to be there. You got people playing around, and it's hard to learn something. I have people that go to a trucking school that come to me, so I could teach them how to back or something, because they ain't get enough classroom time. But like I could teach you more in 3 days than you can learn in a whole month. Getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning, leaving at 4 o'clock, or the next 10 weekends, I could teach you more in 3 days.
Oh wow! So look, man, can you tell the people how they can get in contact with you, and and what your classes are about, and what you offer for the classes, stuff like that. When you're available, when your next semester is around, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, you can find my website. It's www.majorcomebackTruckEDU.com. That's major